Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, I'm Nicole from Betsy and Francis, and we focus on teaching conscious small business owners how to market their business and how to turn their purpose into profit. Now, even though a lot of the work we do centers around marketing, it also focuses on the mindset of our client. They don't struggle to implement the theoretical stuff into their business, but the big mindset shifts they have to go through to more confidently sell. The main one being imposter syndrome. So if you're constantly feeling like a failure, a fraud, you're not specialist enough, and it's affecting you to confidently sell your business and grow, then this video is for you. Before we dive in, I just want to share that adapting a healthy mindset in business is a journey and a process. It's not something that you can just get over, but I'm hoping to teach you more healthy ways in which to deal with it so you can still reach your full potential in business. This is a journey that I'm personally still on. Throughout my life, I've suffered with anxiety and imposter syndrome, and in my 20s, I was diagnosed with pure OCD, which is a form of OCD in the shape of intrusive thoughts. So often when I'm met with a new challenge, my brain is very quick to tell me of all the things that could go wrong and how unqualified I am. Now, as our business has grown, I've had to get better and better at jumping over these hurdles to be able to better our business and not let imposter syndrome, anxiety, or OCD get in the way. Now, these are the three things that I use daily and weekly to help grow our business, to jump over these hurdles, and these are the things I'm going to be sharing with you today. The first one is what's obvious to you is amazing to others. Now, once we know something, we no longer think it's interesting and we assume everyone else knows it as well. But think back, even though you're taking baby steps to where you got to, think of the amount of time, experience, research, energy, practicing and failing you had to do to get to where you are now. You're not teaching people or selling to people where you are. You're selling to them where you were, and that's exactly where they are. So they don't know anywhere near as much as you do, even though it might be obvious that you know it. So always think back to sell to where you were, not where you are now. The second one is everyone is only worried about themselves. Now, we often think when we're going around in business that everyone's judging us, waiting for us to slip up, trying to call us out for something. They're not. They are so overwhelmed with where they are, their struggles and where they're hoping to get to, that they're never really thinking about what we know, if we're saying the right thing, how much we know, how experienced we are, as long as we can help them. As long as you have the solution to the problem that they have, they don't care. They don't care what you're doing and whether you're going to slip up, because they're so consumed with where they are. So it's important to get out of your own head and separate your emotions to your business, and also separate yourself to what you're selling. And number 3 is you don't need to be a specialist to sell. You just need to be further along than the person you're selling to. Now, as a small business owner, we can often kind of set the bar really high for ourselves and always strive for 100%. And it's a kind of perfectionism because we want to be that specialist expert. We want to be seen as this guru in our industry. But with that comes a lot of pressure. And also, I feel like we'll never really get there because we're always learning, we're always growing, and we're always evolving ourselves. We're never really going to be able to get to that perfectionism we've set ourselves. Whereas if you take a step back and you kind of like completely get those labels off you feel much less stressed and much less like an imposter, because instead of being seen as this specialist, you're just being seen as a guide, as a mentor, someone that's actually helping that person get to where they want to be, because you're teaching from that experience we spoke about before. So taking that label off yourself has, for us, been amazing, because all of a sudden we're not trying to live up to these unrealistic expectations of ourselves, and that's really helped us move forward in our business. So all in all, imposter syndrome is crap for business. It can be really tough, especially on your business's journey. We're always met with new challenges. Today's as much as we know, tomorrow is going to be a new challenge, and it's our job to get over these hurdles, and we don't really get much support because we're usually on our own in business. So if you can actually see what's happening and why you're saying no to things, it's probably because it's imposter syndrome making you say no. You need to start saying yes. Yes is where growth and learning and getting better and improving comes from. If we keep saying no because we're so worried about what people might think of us and how we might appear, we're never going to progress in our business and we're not going to reach our full potential. So I really hope these methods are going to help you in your everyday business. Now, if you'd love to learn more about mindset in business and how to improve improve and actually use it to make more money and grow your business, we've got the Ultimate Healthy Mindset for Small Business course below for $47. I really suggest you go through and work through that. There's a lot of workbooks in there, a lot of manifestation, a lot of planning, a lot of goal setting. You're going to feel like you've got that accountability to actually be able to move forward, and that support as well, and knowledge to be able to know when it's your mindset stopping you growing, and you can overcome it through simple videos in there and worksheets. And don't forget, as always, subscribe to our channel to receive weekly marketing tips every Tuesday.